Okay, this is the Jeff and Paul Show. We're at our waterproof deck project here in San Mateo. This was a tile deck that was leaking quite significantly, wasn't sloped properly. All of the flashing details were done incorrectly. Of course, they used a some type of modified hot mop system when we pulled up all the tile. You saw that in an earlier video. It was completely sopping wet, and the mortar bed just crumbled in our hand, Jeff. There, it was so wet. So what you can see is on this deck project, you can see, why don't you point out the original joist, Jeff, here, just while I'm taking the picture here. So these were the original joists that were right here, and then the new joist that we put in next to it, this is now with a proper slope, and you can see the difference. Run your hammer there, the difference between the height, the old and the new, the little side piece right in there. So this right here is actually the way the slope should have been, and if you follow the new joist all the way out, it dies at the front edge to be even with the original joist, but as you come all the way uphill here, you can see the increase in the slope of this deck here. So what we've done is we've put the 1/4 inch per foot. We're also pulling out the doors to reflash the doors, put in door pan flashing, and get all this done properly here. These joists were all put in with engineered screws. We use GRK screws. Can you pull one of those back and we can see where those end up there? You can see the engineered screws there going in there. They're embedded quite deep, and those make a nice strong structural connection to the original framing that's here. And then across the front over here, what we've done is we have a new front edge to this deck, and you'll see the system we're going to use. We're going to bring some Z flashing down here to counter flash over the stucco, put another double ledger on the outside front edge, and we'll bring our plywood out over this and the Duradek waterproofing down over this, and a gutter to collect all the water across the front edge here. So this is a pretty thorough redo of a deck, but unfortunately the owner's been through several contractors in trying to get this right, and it was never done properly. This time it's getting done once and for all, and nobody will have any problems with it. So if you have a waterproof deck, you're having problems with it, contact Golden Gate Enterprises. This is our area of expertise, and it's not a place where you want to find the cheap guy. You want to find the guy that knows how to do it properly, and that's what Golden Gate Enterprises is all about. Jeff, you've worked on in the last month, I think 3 or 4 different waterproof deck projects. And what's a common theme that we see in all the failed decks that we've gone into?
Non-proper flashing.
Flashing. What else? Slope. Slope. No drainage installed properly.
Yeah.
Waterproof materials not used. They're the right ones for the job at hand. So they're pretty basic failures, and they basically end up forcing you to have to rebuild the deck to get it done properly. But once these decks are done properly, you won't worry about them for, pick a number, 15 to 30 years. So this is the way to go do it. I don't want to have to revisit this again. So this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises, at another one of our construction projects here. Give us a call if you need some help with your deck projects or general construction work. Thank you very much.